Assalamualaikum to our Madam Dr. Nurul Aini Harun and our fellow friends. We from Class 10 CS1434B will be presenting our case study in linear algebra. Before we move to our title of this case study, I will introduce you to our group members. First is Muhammad Amiruddin bin Muhammad Azhari, Hakim Ammar bin Muhammad Hisham, Nur Faika binti Mat Zulkifli, and I Ayasara binti Muhammad Zahar. Our title of this case study is Application of Gaussian Elimination Method in Ratio of Ingredients in Making Cookie.
Hi, my name is Hakim Ammar, which is the next presenter of this video presentation. For all of your information, our group get a task to do a study case about anything that related to linear algebra. Also, we need to choose one of the topics that we already learned with Dr. Nurul Aini in our linear algebra class. Therefore, we choose a problem of situation that can be solved by Gaussian elimination method. Our study case title is Application of Gaussian Elimination Method in Ratio of Ingredients in Making Cookies. So what is linear algebra and what is Gaussian elimination method? Linear algebra is branch of mathematics that concerning linear equations, while Gaussian elimination method is a method to solve linear equations. Now, you all might wondering about what is our problem statement in this case study. So, I will pass to my group mate Ame to explain more.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Amiruddin bin Muhammad Azhari. Today I'm going to tell you guys about a little bit of history of algebra. So you guys must ask who invented or who started algebra. So the one that started or invented algebra is Muhammad ibn Musa al-Khawarizmi, which known as the father of algebra. He wrote a book which is the Compendium's book on calculation by completion and balancing. The contribution of himself is not only in mathematics, he also contributed in chemistry, astronomy, and also computing.
Let's get into our introduction of case study. As we can see, Faika makes 3 different types of cookies, which is chocolate cookies, white cookies, and also black and white cookies with 4 different ingredients. And shown at the slide, we could know that a certain amount of ingredient can produce 1 cookies. So, what is the problem statement? The problem statement is how many of each type of cookies can be produced by a constant ratio of 4 different ingredients, which is 201 pound of chocolate, 144 gallon of milk, 96 ounces of bean extract, and also 192 pounds of flour. So, how much can we produce these cookies? And over to our next presenter.
Hi, I assume you guys already know about the problem statement in our case study. Now, I will tell you why we conducting this case study. Our main purpose of conducting this case study is to help Faika to find the total of each type of 3 different cookies, which are chocolate chip cookies, chocolate oat cookies, and black and white cookies that can be produced by 4 different ingredients. That 4 different ingredients are chocolate, milk, mint, and flour. Next, for the theory side, we want to find the augmented matrix that contains coefficient matrix, variable matrix, and constant matrix that can be formed from the linear equations. It is because this is one of the steps to solve the linear equations and to solve our problem statement. Lastly, after getting an augmented matrix, we want to solve it so our problem statement can be answered. Alright, stop asking why. Now, I know all of you guys start to wonder how to solve the problem statement or how to solve the augmented matrix and so many questions. Without wasting the time, I will pass to my group mate Faika to explain to you guys.
Next, we move to the methodology.
First step, we assume that chocolate oat cookies, chocolate chip cookies, and black and white cookies as X, Y, and Z. Second step, we produce linear equation from the problem statement. And the third step, we change the equation into the augmented matrix. For row 1, we will get 21, 9, 12, and 201. For row 2, we will get 15, 6, 9, and 144. And for row 3, we will get 3, 6, 9, and 96. And for the last row, we will get 6, 12, 18, and 192. Next, to solve the question, we use Gaussian elimination method. For row 1, it doesn't have the leading one, so by doing 1 over 2 multiplied by R1, we will get row 1 is 1, 3 over 7, 4 over 7, and 67 over 7. Next, we reduce the non-zero constant in the second, third, and fourth row under the leading one on the first row. By doing negative 15 R1 plus R2, we will get row 2 is 0, negative 3 over 7, 3 over 7, and 3 over 7. By doing negative 3 R1 plus R3, we will get row 3 is 0, 33 over 7, 51 over 7, and 471 over 7. By doing negative 6 R1 plus R4, we will get row 4 is 0, 66 over 7, 102 over 7, and 942 over 7. Next, for row 2, it doesn't have the leading one. So by doing negative 7 over 3 multiplied by R2, we will get row 2 is 0, 1, negative 1, and negative 1. Then we reduce the non-zero constant in the third and fourth row under the leading one on the second row by doing negative 33 over 7 R2 plus R3. We will get row 3 is 0, 0, 12, and 72. By doing negative 66 over 7 R2 plus R4, we will get row 4 is 0, 0, 24, and 144. Next, for row 3, it also doesn't have the leading one. So by doing 1 over 12 multiplied by R3, we will get row 3 is 0, 0, 1, and 6. Next, we reduce the non-zero constant in the fourth row under the leading one on the third row by doing negative 24 R3 plus R4, we will get 0 rows at the bottom of the matrix.
For our last step, we substitute it back. And our last answer is where x equal to 4, y equal to 5, and z equal to 6. So, how much of each kind of cookies can be produced by using constant ratio of ingredients? From our way of solving this question by using the Gaussian elimination method, the result that we get is we can produce 4 chocolate oat cookies, 5 chocolate chip cookies, and 6 black and white cookies. Next, from our discussion, we can find how much of chocolate oat cookies, chocolate chip cookies, and black and white cookies can be made. By using the Gaussian elimination method, where we can make 4 chocolate oat cookies, 5 chocolate chip cookies, and 6 black and white cookies from constant ratio of ingredients, which are 201 pounds of chocolate, 144 gallons of milk, 96 ounces of meat, and 192 pounds of flour. We have proven that by using this method, we can estimate how many cookies can be made from each type of cookies.
Let's come into our conclusion. So, from the linear equation, we could produce a matrix equation, and from that, we could solve the equation itself. It is very helpful because we could easily share the recipe to people, and also we could know the certain amount of price that we need to produce. It makes it easy for Faika to produce a certain amount of cookies and everything. So from this presentation, we could know that linear algebra may apply in many areas of human life, including food preparation. So that's all from us. Thank you.